So to make the Foogias, here I have 1 teaspoon of yeast, dry yeast, and 1.5 teaspoon of sugar. You can add lesser sugar, but sugar is needed to bloom the yeast. Blooming or activating the yeast is essential in the beginning, because you will know how good your yeast is, whether it is still alive, and will it give you the proper results. So this is the first step, and if this process comes out right, you have your dish well. So here I have warm milk, about half a cup of warm milk. I'm going to mix this into this, stir it and leave it for 10 minutes in a cool, dry place. 1 cup, the normal measuring cup, 1 cup of maida, and as I said earlier, this is only for 3 people or 4 people. 1 egg, I'm beating it up. To this egg I will add a little salt, that is half a teaspoon of salt. So here goes in half a teaspoon of salt. Salt depends on how much you want. I'm going to beat this egg. Add it to this. And here I have my yeast that is well activated. I'm going to add this to this, little at a time, and I'm going to keep stirring it. Now, as I said, I'm going to give this Foogias Indian twist. The East Indian love their Foogias with the non-vegetarian curries. But what about the others who want something just for tea and don't have curries? So this Foogias are going to be a twist. So I'm going to beat this well. You can also use your hand, and I'm again going to let it rest for an hour or so till it rises up. See, now only it is nice and frothy. You can see it's. So I'm just going to cover this, leave it like this for an hour, and come back and tell you all what is the secret ingredient that I'm going to add to give this Foogias a twist. I'll keep it at this consistency because I have to pick it up and fry. So this is enough. I'm going to just leave it, let it bloom, cover it. So I'm going to cover it and keep it in a warm place. If you're in a place where the weather is cold, you can heat some water in another pan and leave this inside that. So it will ferment quickly and it will rise up also. You can see how well the flour has risen. Okay, now I have kept the oil to get hot. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to beat this flour. So you beat this. Okay, so I'm going to fry a few of them plain, and then I'm going to tell you my secret ingredient to make it very tasty. In fact, there are 3-4 ingredients that you can put, but one at a time. So the oil is hot and you can see this is the batter. Now I'm going to show you how to make the Foogias. Lower the heat, the gas flame to medium, because we don't want our Foogias getting cooked from the outside and raw from the inside. Okay, so you're going to use this left hand. I said I'm going to fry some plain. You can see me, you have to press it between here. You can see this. Pick this and drop it in the hot oil. So you will have to do this each time you pick it up. Dip your fingers, the tip of your right hand, into water so that it, okay, so now you can see the Foogias nice and round. Cook them on slow heat. Now this few are for my dad, specially made for my dad. Now into this batter I'm going to add a teaspoon of dry garlic powder. This garlic powder is homemade, and I just peeled the garlic, kept them in the sun for 2 or 3 days in the nice hot sun, and just powder it in the mixie. The flavor is awesome, and this taste is very nice with the Foogias. I had tried it out last time. You can see the Foogias. You can see the Foogias nice and round, right? So do try this recipe. So now I have mixed the garlic powder. You can add, sorry for this, you can add ginger also if you want. You will get the ginger flavor. You can add green chilies, red chili flakes. You can add jeera. This gives a different flavor to your Foogias. Okay, so now I have just mixed it. I'll just keep it for 5 minutes before I start making, so that the garlic, the batter absorbs the garlic flavor. This is the garlic flavor ones. Already the aroma of garlic is filling my kitchen. This tastes very nice. You can add jeera. It will give it a different flavor. You can also eat this with the normal curries, but this can be eaten also plain. Foogias also are eaten plain, but this is something nice. Gives you one flavor. So I got this much of Foogias from 1 cup of maida. So you can double the ingredients, make more.